this is where it all begins. It starts with the songs, and the songs are such a critical element to the whole equation. Without the songwriters, there would be nothing. And that's why I think SASS is such an important organization, because it starts at the core of what the music industry is. Please give a round of applause to everybody that got on stage today. It was incredible. I've had the privilege of working in the music business for about 18 years now. I started off as a songwriter, getting into the business very young, 16, 17, very much like this, getting on stage, playing the club scene, got into live event promotion, bookings, then working in studios in Los Angeles, New York, Toronto. Had a lot of fun, learned an immense amount, and was very privileged to get in with some people in the industry that recognized my talent, my abilities, and nurtured and mentored me through that process. Without these individuals, I definitely wouldn't have had the experiences and the career that I've had to date, and the wealth of knowledge that people possess. You know, these guys in these positions that are able to deliver that information to you. It's really great to see an organization like this doing such phenomenal work. The music business, just to talk briefly about it for a moment, you may or may not have heard, but there's the word crisis has been thrown around a lot in the music industry because peer-to-peer downloading, MP3s, file sharing, increased bandwidth, all of these sort of things happening simultaneously. The actual reality of the business is much more complex than that. People will argue that the recorded sale music industry is really in a detrimental state, a bad state. The beauty of this situation is that there has never been a better time for artists, and that's phenomenal. Now, the Chinese ideogram for crisis is danger and opportunity. And this is a really interesting kind of paradigm, because on one half, you've got, absolute present danger, you can recognize that it's there, and then you've got the opportunities that are presented by it. And, there's an old saying that crisis... that seeds of opportunity are sown in crisis. Don't worry. Future star for sure. Anyway, the PowerPoint is not working. That's okay. Right now is an amazing time in the music business. Social media and social networking has really evolved to a state that it has broken down all the barriers that artists initially held in the music business. You had to sign to a major label, you had to get up with a publishing company, a booking agent, a management firm, have all these professionals in the business working for you in order to actually break through to the mainstream. And there were a lot of great, talented artists that never got their shot for a number of different reasons. One of the beautiful things about now is that you have the tools today to do whatever you want. You can create your own audience. Justin Bieber is a prime example of this. This guy, whatever you may think of him, this guy was proliferated on YouTube. He made like 1,000 YouTube videos. He caught fire. He was definitely what the industry terms as commercially viable. He broke through to the mainstream on a level that is ridiculous, and he is arguably one of the biggest stars in the business right now. This is nothing that you guys cannot accomplish yourselves. And that's the beauty of today. You have all the tools to market and promote and create your own fan base. And a fan base really does actually equate to an audience that you can market to and sell to and have real careers in the business, which is a beautiful thing. You have the tools, you have the opportunity. How many people in this room are on Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, Twitter?
Yay!
It's woven into the social fabric of how we interact today, right? It's a beautiful thing. Because of this, I urge you, get out there, promote yourselves, make YouTube videos, get these things happening for yourselves. I've seen a lot of amazing talent in this room, and again, I was blown away. There's absolutely no reason why you can't start using these social networking platforms to market and promote yourselves, create your own audience, get out there and start playing. The live industry is where everything is really happening, thriving, money is being made, and this is a good thing. It's sort of come full circle. Back in the day, and I'm talking like the 40s, 50s, and 60s, bands really didn't make a lot of money off of records. What they made money off of was performing live. And we've really come full circle. One of the things that you have to acknowledge, and it's important to be aware of, is that the major labels are no longer in the business of developing artists. They don't have the funding to do that anymore. What they're looking for are artists that are already developed. And this is how you do this for yourselves. You create a fan base, a market, a presence online, build it up, blow it up, have as many friends that you can interact with and followers and fans as possible on the various social platforms, and get in there and kill it. And this is a really phenomenal tool for yourselves. The other thing that I think is really crucial is find a mentor. And that's why I think, again, SASS is such a great organization, because it's the mentoring process that really makes a big difference. Getting into the music business, you're faced with a lot of misinformation about publishing, copyright, how best to market and promote yourself. And if you're presented with the wrong information and led down the wrong path by people who don't have your best interest at heart, it can waste a lot of time and money, and the trial and error process is very expensive. So when you stumble upon or find somebody that is willing to mentor you and you believe them and you trust them, then that is a very valuable relationship. It definitely made a huge difference in my life, in my career, and I would urge you to seek that path, because it is definitely a fruitful endeavor and will serve you well. I can't thank you enough for being here today. It was a great experience, and I think that the amount of talent in this room is really amazing for the music business. And I'll tell you why, is because the industry really needs young songwriters, young performers to get out there and make a difference. Not just socially, but the industry as a whole really needs artists that can get out there and kill and create, a massive presence online that actually leads to careers that mentor other artists and move it on down the road and really build into something that's beautiful and special and wonderful that everybody can share in. So again, Don, thank you. Everybody at SASS, thank you. It's been a great pleasure being here today. And if anybody has any questions, I'll definitely be around. And thank you very much.